funniest comedians out here, but I got to do it to your ass and I'll be looking like an extra in the Shawshank Redemption movie. You got that same hairstyle as dude from Tales from the Hood at the end of the movie. You look like El Chapo's second cousin El Gato like shit. You look like Claude and Ray from Life like shit. Always Sherman Hemsley looking at you.
We are back. We live with another funny podcast episode 5. I am your host, Big Lee. This is my co-host.
This is Naila with an E, but you can call me Di.
Nah, how you doing today, man? We back from our Thanksgiving
I
break.
know we took a little hiatus. It was cool. I'm good though. I'm good. Had a good Thanksgiving. Saw my grandmama. Got to make some good stuff. I made you remember I told you I was a chef in real life, so I did some sweet potato cornbred.
Yeah,
Fire,
she was
fire.
telling me
Like
about that. That's
uh,
something new for me. I never had that before.
it
I
was
need
it. Yeah,
that recipe. I need that
yeah.
recipe.
I got you. I got you. How was your Thanksgiving? What you do?
It was cool. Had a lot of family come up from the South,
Okay.
typical black people stuff.
Oh yeah,
Came
yeah.
up from South Carolina and Georgia and stuff. Came up here to Maryland, kicked it, they stayed at my mom's house, got to see grandma. Little
Okay.
sister cooked up some dishes for me without pork. Well, cooked up a vegetable for me specifically without pork. She made a few other things. She made some banging banana pudding. Shout out to my sister on the banana pudding. That joint was busting.
Yes, yes.
Um,
Okay, sis. Okay, Tati.
yeah, favorite cousin drove up from Georgia. We kicked it. He crashed at my place a night. That was fun. That was love. Video games. Um, good food. Yeah, man. It's the holiday
Okay.
season. A lot of good people coming in town. Got some more friends coming in town for Christmas that I'm looking forward to seeing.
Oh
More
yeah.
family coming in town for Christmas. I'm looking forward to seeing. So yeah, I love this time of year,
Mhm.
man. I really do love this time of year.
Mhm.
It means something different to me as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah.
I don't really care for the gifts and everything anymore. I just like to be around good people and enjoy the food, of course. Good food, enjoy the good people. Sports, football was
Yeah.
live on Thanksgiving Day with some good games going on. Christmas, we got some
Mhm.
good basketball games going on. So yeah, I
Nah, it's
enjoy that time,
definitely.
man.
Oh yeah, no, the holiday season is probably one of my favorite things. Just when you're able to see family you haven't seen in a while, you get to reconvene, get play some games, get a little loose, talk some shit. I love that. That's what it's been about for me. Cause I remember growing up, I couldn't wait to spend time with my cousins and go and wild out and whatever we was doing.
Yeah, for sure.
you know.
Get some good food and people that you probably won't see till next Thanksgiving, unfortunately. But you know how life is. You're just moving
Sometimes,
around,
yeah.
and y'all not always close. Like I said, I had family drive up from Georgia, so yeah, you're
Oh
not
yeah,
always close
yeah.
to your family and everything that y'all can just pull up every weekend and see each other. So holiday brings everybody together, and I
Mhm.
love it. I
It's
love it. I was
beautiful.
actually playing my cousin that was here. I was playing him in fantasy football, and I don't get to see
Oh
him often.
snap.
So that was cool that we got to see each other during the week that we were playing in fantasy football. We got to talk a little trash. He squeaked out the W on me, but it's all good.
Okay, that's what
I'm
I was about
still
to
about to
ask. I
make
was about to
this.
say who won.
Yeah, he got the W barely, but I'm still about to make this playoff push because I'm winning this week. So we're gonna see what's
Mm,
up, man.
okay, okay. I like the determination. Yes.
Yeah, the end of the year brings one of my favorite little I guess you could say social media experiences. The
Mm,
wrap up, your music wrap up for the year. I use Spotify,
yes.
but I'm pretty sure every music app does the same thing by now. Um, so yeah,
Oh yeah.
who was your top played artist this year, man? Who you
Ah.
bumping all year?
So I don't have Spotify, but I do have Apple Music, and they do a little wrap up at the end of the year. I didn't realize I listened to so much gospel. It was like half of my top what artists were gospel artists, and then it's what my top five artists: William Murphy,
Mhm.
Drake, Snoop Dogg, Kirk Franklin, and Chris Brown. Which I also didn't think I listened to that much Chris Brown either. I knew Drake was gonna be in there.
He released 3
Um,
albums last year, so.
exactly,
Well,
yeah.
the
Or two.
Certified Lover Boy was towards the end of 2021, but
Technically, yeah, that's true. He did have a lot of music in this past year. That's true.
yeah, 2
Yeah.
albums and one. I think the other one came out like November
Mhm.
2021 or something like that.
Well,
So
my
yeah,
my most played albums, the first two was Wasteland, Brent Fayez. That was a
shout out
great
DMV,
album.
stand up. Yeah,
Yes.
great album.
And then Lucky Day with Candy Drip. That was my jam. Oh, and Beyonce too
Oh
with
yeah.
Renaissance. I was pretty oh, Digital Roses Don't Die, Big Crit in there in my top
Shout
10
out Big
too.
Crit. Deserve a Grammy
Yeah.
nod. They need to give my
Yes.
man that Grammy. Did you see Wiz say that he felt like Big Crit was gonna get a Grammy soon?
Uh-huh. And I
Yeah,
believe
Wiz
it.
said
I
that. Wiz
believe
said
it.
that. Shout out
He
to
said
that.
people slowly waking up, and he's right because people have been sleeping on Big Crit for way too long.
A long
Way too
time, bro.
long.
Big Crit also was in my top 5 artists.
Hey.
I had Jay-Z, Wale, Big Crit. Yeah, Jay-Z, Wale, Big Crit. Kanye West,
Okay.
and damn, can't remember my last one right now. Jay-Z, Big Crit, Wale, Kanye West, and I can't remember the last one right now. But those was 4 of my top 5 played artists. My favorite top played artist in the my top played song was Super Gremlin by Kodak Black. Yeah, taking
not
fake perks.
super, not super criminal.
Taking fake
I'm a,
perks out here.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect that to be your top, your
I
most played song. I really didn't see that coming
I
at
didn't
all.
either, but like I ain't gonna lie, that joint is at the top. It still is at the top of my gym playlist. Like Super Gremlin gets the blood going in the gym. You feel me?
Okay, okay, okay.
So yeah, and I spend a lot of my time in the gym weight training and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah,
anything
cause
that
you
was
Mr.
on the
Swole.
man, I'm trying to be like
Yeah,
that.
you
I'm
all
trying to be.
swole up.
I'm trying to be. But yeah, that's what it is. That's really what it was. I had a couple songs off of Pusha T album in my top 100
mm,
songs too.
okay,
Neck and Wrist by Pusha T.
okay.
Um, Wale put More About Nothing mixtape on Spotify, so I had a couple songs from that. That's my favorite tape by Wale. Shout out him.
Okay,
So I had
Wale.
the suit from
Yes.
that joint on there.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yeah. Couple Big Chris, Just for You for by Big Crit was
Mm,
another one of my
mm.
top 5 played songs.
That one was
Um,
on repeat when I heard that album.
yeah,
That was a dope song. That
yeah,
was such a good album. Shout out to Big Crit again, just
yeah.
because that was a great album.
For sure. Definitely deserved a Grammy nod. I'm not sure why he didn't get any Grammy recognition for that album,
I
but
don't know. I don't know.
you know how they be
But
now. But yeah,
that's true.
good
That's
little
true.
wrap up. I feel like
Yeah.
my Spotify wrap up always perfectly describes me. If you
Mhm.
know me,
Mhm.
you know those are some of my favorite artists right there. And I
True.
always gotta
True.
have somebody from the DMV in that top 5, Wale.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I take that. I take that. Nah, that was one of the things because if I'm looking at some of the stuff on my top 10, it's like half gospel, half real nasty, and that does describe me pretty well. If you know me, I'm gonna
Spiritually
talk.
nasty.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about God. I'm gonna talk definitely spiritual. I got you with the spiritual. I got you with the spiritual, but it's very rarely PG around me as well. So I felt like I was like, huh, okay, all right, touche, Apple. Maybe you do know me a little bit.
Right. Yeah, man. But on to the our topics today. We got a few good topics for this week. Not good topics, but some things we need to talk about, man. Things going on in the community. Um, you know, one positive topic though. We got one positive topic we're gonna close on, but what
We
you
got
got?
some heavy
Start us
stuff.
off with, man. What
Yeah.
you been finding in the news interesting?
I mean, it's not really interesting. It's very sad, but I felt like we needed to speak on it. But there were so many shootings, especially in the month of November. Like it felt like I saw that UVA shooting and
Hmm.
then boom, 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 boom in the
Yeah.
news. And so with the UVA shooting, that was one of the students. He's a 22-year-old. He was a football player. He
Mhm.
was on their football team in 2018 when he was a freshman. Um, and they said he previously had was involved in a criminal incident involving a concealed weapon in 2021, and then earlier this year, it was reported to like the campus security that somebody he was walking around telling people he had a gun, and so that leads up to this November where he shot 3 players. And it was a bus full of people. And then well, no, he killed three, died, and three others were injured. So I want to say a
Mhm.
total of six were shot. But that's one of the things that really, really bothered me the most. Is I'm like, there was a lot leading up to this. These are students. These are young kids. These are young kids that
Yeah.
now don't have that chance anymore. So I'm sending prayers up. The names of the victims: Devin Chandler, Lavelle Davis Jr., and Deshaun Perry. I'm sending prayers and thoughts to all of their family members, as well as afterwards, there was the Walmart shooting in Chesapeake, Virginia, where six were left dead, and then the shooting at the gay club in Colorado Springs with five dead and 19 injured. And that one really tripped me out because they got up with the shooter's father, and his only response was, "Oh, is he gay? He was at a gay bar, or he was at a gay club. Does that mean he's gay?" Was not even concerned. Just your child just shot some people up, but you
Right.
worried about if he gay or not. Like, it just, yeah. So what do you? I know it's a heavy topic, but what do you think? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
Yeah. The Virginia shooter's name is Christopher Jones. He's an ex University of Virginia football player. He's currently facing three charges
Mhm.
of second degree murder and three counts of using a handgun in the commission of a felony.
Mhm.
This was suspected to be a hazing, like retaliation for hazing, although the police haven't released any motive
Jeez.
yet. But rumors are saying this is a hate, like a retaliation for hazing. I don't know if that's
Mm.
true or not, and I don't want to put that out there, out of respect for the
Mhm.
family like that. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for sure that I don't know that that's true or
Mhm.
not. Um, However, this is just a sad situation, man. Like, this isn't our first time covering. This might be our first time in our regular episodes
I
covering, but I
think
think we
so.
covered a mass shooting in our pilot episodes. It
Mhm.
seems like these things happen every week, every other week, or something like that.
Man.
And it's I don't know what to say or do about it for real, for real. It's a sad situation, man, and something has to be done
Mhm.
about the gun issue in this country, man. You know, these situations are going to keep happening until we get some type of hold on our gun situation in this country. Innocent people losing their lives. These people were football players. They could have went on to do great things in the NFL or with their career or whatever.
Yeah.
My condolences to their family. But yeah, you know, we got to do something about this, man.
It's
This is a lot.
it's so upsetting because then when I was doing my research, trying to prep for this episode, I saw that there's been 600 mass shootings this year. Over 600 mass shootings this year in the United States.
Yeah,
600. That's We only have 365 days in a year. So
it's like almost
twice a
twice as many.
day,
Yeah,
yeah, almost twice a day. Like, this is ridiculous. And it feels like it's mass trauma as a nation at this point. All
yeah.
these deaths, all these, and especially when there's kids involved, when it's school shootings, babies dying, like, it's just mass trauma. And it it needs to end. It needs to end, honestly. And um another topic I had, and I didn't want to, it's not any better, but Balenciaga has made headlines with with some of their new products.
Hmm.
I guess they were launching this stuffed animal, this bear that was geared for kids, but it was BDSM. It was in whips and chains and all of this really sexual stuff that's very obviously adult. And so people, there was some backlash, and they issued an apology. But in my eyes, I'm like, what can you apologize for? Like, this was intentional. This, how does that pass by how many deaths? How
Right.
many how many people need to sign paperwork and call and schedule stuff? Like, that's ridiculous to me. That's what are your thoughts on high fashion and this Balenciaga shit?
Yeah, I'm not even about to hold you. I can't really. I can't afford high fashion or whatever they say. I live a modest life. But I saw that Balenciaga ad, and I don't have any kids, so like I don't know the line there. So when I saw it, I was like, I mean, y'all okay with this? Like it was my same reaction to the H&M Coolest Monkey in the Jungle
Mm,
ad a couple years ago. When I
okay.
saw it, I was like,
Okay.
all right, like I don't have kids, so I don't know. I know if I did have kids, I wouldn't want my son out there wearing a shirt saying "Coolest Monkey in the gym," but in the jungle.
Right.
But
Right.
I know if I had a child, I wouldn't want her holding that type of teddy bear or whatever that she was holding in that ad.
Hell no.
But I don't
Hell
have kids,
no.
so it's like, how do people with kids feel? And then a
Mm.
couple hours later, that's when all the comments started coming in
Oh
about the
yeah.
disappointing, how disappointing it was. So
They were
yeah,
pissed.
man. You can't support those brands if that's the stuff that they're doing,
Hmm.
man. Gucci did it with blackface. Um, Balenciaga's doing it with children now. So
Yeah. And
I
I'm
don't
not.
I
I
don't
don't.
buy that. I don't buy that stuff simply because I can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? It's out of my budget right
I
now.
mean,
I'm
it's
pre-rich. I'm on my way to being
right.
rich.
I was about to say we on the way, so
Yeah, we getting
pre-rich,
there.
but I know there a day will come where it is gonna be in my price range. But my thing is, I would rather buy from if it's high fashion, if it's high quality, I would rather buy from a black-owned business than any of these people. It's better quality. You're
Mhm.
supporting a black business owner, a
Mhm.
black fashion designer, label, whatever you want, whatever it is. You're supporting somebody black, you're feeding somebody black. There's more black dollars being circulated, and we're not about to let none of this shit slide by. Coolest monkey in the jungle.
Right.
No black person signing off on that.
Nah, 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 nah,
No,
nah, nah, nah,
no.
nah, 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 nah. Nah. Yeah, man. That was definitely disturbing. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I knew it was like a Balenciaga ad at first. I just thought I don't
It's
know what the
trippy,
hell I thought
right?
it was. Yeah, I don't know what I didn't think it
It
was a
didn't look
clothing ad though.
real. It didn't even look real. It looked like a fever dream. Like it was like there's no way somebody's joking. Like this not real. This not
Yeah, I
real.
don't know who thought that was okay. But then again, like, those kids had parents too. So it's like, why did the parents think that that
Mm,
was okay as well
mm,
to I mean, again, I said the same thing about Coolest Monkey in the Jungle. Like did his mom or dad see that shirt before they put it on him?
true. True. Well, apparently with that one, what he was modeling in was not that shirt. So he was modeling in a completely different shirt. So I
Oh, and
think
they
yeah,
photoshopped the shirt on him? Oh, that's crazy. That's even worse, as a
uh-huh.
matter of fact. That's even worse.
Exactly. Exactly. So I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
even worse right there.
That is worse.
Yeah, that Balenciaga ad was weird, man. I don't really know what to say about that, but
It
um
just it's fucked up to me because you want to come at like trans people or gay people and say, oh, you're trying to groom children, and I don't have a whole lot to say, even though I am part of the alphabet mafia. I speak to what I know and I keep it at that, you know,
yeah,
and let your reality and your truth be your truth. But for people to say, that's one of the things that bothers me is, oh, you personally, you Naila have a gay agenda. No, the
right.
fuck I don't. Balenciaga does. Balenciaga has some kind of sexual agenda for children, putting all that stuff. Cause there's no way. There's no
Nah,
way. There's no way.
nah. That definitely somebody, like, I don't know how many checkpoints they have before they put
Mm,
out an ad like that, but somebody should have caught
hmm
that and said something a
Exactly.
long time before that hit the way the stores or wherever it hit.
Too
But
much.
they're gonna be out here wearing them expensive ass, big ass Balenciaga shoes. Them
Unfortunately.
designer shoes, them shits is, I don't know. I don't want to sound like a hater. I walk around in Crocs, so I ain't trying to sound like a
Nah,
hater.
man, fuck that. I got the smoke for Balenciaga. Nah, they
you know,
fuck that. Them little trash bags they be trying to sell people.
I don't think the
Nah,
shoes hitting at all, bro. Them designer
none
shoes
of
ain't
them.
hitting to me, but nah. Like I said, I
None
walk
of
around in
them.
Crocs, bro. So I'm not trying to sound like a hater or nothing. Niggas, that's the first thing niggas gonna say is, "Oh, what you know, nigga? You walk around in Crocs." I don't. You're right. I don't know nothing, bro. I don't know nothing.
Touche,
I don't know
touche.
nothing, bro. Except what I see, and I see them things looking ugly. But but yeah. On a lighter note, the elections are almost over. Y'all doing the runoff down there, right?
Yes,
I heard that
yes,
seemed
yes,
like a
yes.
I heard that saw like the early voting for that was like historical again for the runoff for Herschel
Hmm.
Walker.
And I'm very scared because the voting ends out here. If you're in a state that's doing a runoff, voting ends in December 6th, and it- I'm so scared because he is closer than he should be. Herschel Walker is a lot closer than he should be. He shouldn't be this far along. In fact, it shouldn't even gotten to
He
a
shouldn't have been
runoff.
even. Yeah, he shouldn't have even been able to run for real. He shouldn't have made he
Exactly.
shouldn't have made the ballot. Like he shouldn't have
No,
made the
he shouldn't.
ballot.
He should not have. I'm
He
like, who
shouldn't have made the
decided
ballot,
this?
bro.
This is an oversight. Whose decision was this? Why did you?
Yeah, I feel like we
Mm.
going through a bit of a political change though after this election because we had a lot of
Oh
firsts.
yes.
We had a whole bunch of firsts this election. Let me run through a couple firsts
All right, break it
that I
down for
came
me.
through. First of all, shout out to my state, my hometown, Maryland.
Hey,
We elected our first black governor, Wes Moore. Shout out to him.
yes.
You
What's
know what
up,
I'm saying?
Maryland?
Maryland, we out here. And I'm
Let's
from the
fucking
part where
go.
we call it Maryland, not Maryland. We say Maryland out here.
I don't think there's any part of Maryland that calls it Maryland.
No, up there in the west, up there that western part of Maryland, bro, they
Up
call
in
that
the
shit Maryland.
mountains.
Yeah, they call that shit Maryland out there. I don't know, they be on
Oh,
some other stuff. But
I don't know no parts.
we got Maxwell Frost. Shout out to him. He's the first
That's what's
generation
up.
Z congressman.
Yes,
Born in
yes.
1997. That makes him what, 25 years old, somewhere around there, 25.
Hmm.
Um Vermont elected its first woman in the Congress. They were the last state to do that. Unfortunately, that's crazy. But I guess somebody got to be the last state. I think
True.
I think with
Yeah.
that situation, it's like it's about how long it took you. You feel me? Like you could have
Yeah.
been the last state back in
In 19
1950
something.
something,
Yeah, I was about
but
to say
it's
back in
2022,
19
bro. Like
something.
you shouldn't just now be electing a woman, bro.
Yeah,
Like come
like
on, now.
Vermont, what y'all doing? What y'all doing, Vermont? Y'all dragging y'all feet up there.
It's
Mm.
crazy, bro. And Summer Lee is the first black woman to represent Pennsylvania in Congress.
Okay. Okay.
Massachusetts elected its first female governor as well. There was a few other states, but with all of these first timers, and they were predicting this red wave that didn't happen.
Yep. That I think that was my favorite part. I'm like, red wave.
Yeah, what do
Oh
you think?
no.
Do you see a kind of a political shift coming in this country, or
Yeah, very much. Cause I don't know. Like, all right, first of all, Gen Z is starting to be able to vote now.
yeah,
So early Gen Z and even younger generations of Gen Z, they see the country, they see the system for what it is. They see how fucked up it is. But not to say that all Gen Z are liberal because they're not. There's also some conservative Gen Z, but it's enough of a push that it's like I feel like I'm starting to notice that grasp that old white man America got on the country.
slipping away?
It's starting to loosen, it's starting to slip a little bit, and I'm excited. I'm a fan.
Yeah, it seems like maybe we might be starting to sway away from that two-party political system. I'm not trying to say it's going to happen overnight, like next election or even the election
Nah.
after that, but it seems like a bit of a political awakening happening in this
Hmm.
country, and
For sure.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Like that, I always said I feel like politicians should be around the average age of an American citizen, which is like somewhere in the
Hmm.
mid to late 30s. So like I'm cool with this Generation Z dude winning. I think we need more young politicians like that.
Hmm.
To do the thing. And Maryland, first black governor. We're gonna
That's
see.
huge. I'm proud of Maryland because
Yeah,
that's
because
that's my
Hogan's been the
hometown
governor of
too.
Maryland for a long time. Larry
Yeah.
Hogan has been the governor out here for a long time. So
Yes, he has.
yeah, to put him in office, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what he does for the good old state of Maryland.
And
You know,
I'm proud of my hometown too. That is home to me. Even though I'm in good old ATL right now,
right, right.
Maryland will always be home. So I'm proud of us.
Is
I'm
it
proud
too
of
late
us.
to vote for to do for the runoff out there?
No, you got till the
Plug that.
6th.
Plug
The
that.
6th,
Plug that.
yes.
Shout out
So
to tell everybody out there about that.
everybody, if you are watching and you're in Atlanta, go vote. The last day to vote is December 6th, and it will be at the same polling place that you did the primary, the regular voting. So whatever's on your voter registration card, whatever that ID is, go ahead and go vote. December 6th is your last day. You'd have to check the polling times or whatever, but that's your last day. Go vote. Do not let Herschel Walker slip past us. We cannot, absolutely cannot. Even if
Yeah.
you like Coach Herschel Walker, either way, go vote. Go vote.
Yeah, they said that the early voting for that joint had like historical numbers or whatever. So yeah, man,
Hmm.
y'all get out there and do that. Vote for that runoff
Oh
and
yeah.
everything. You got anything else?
Ah, I want to know if that lady that was twerking got elected. You know what I'm talking about?
She did win.
Did she?
Yeah,
Hey, let's
Tierra
go,
Mac.
sis.
I think
Yes.
Tierra Mac. Yeah, shout out her.
Let's go,
I low key
sis.
got a little crush on her. I hope she watch our podcast
I
and
hope
holler
she
at me.
watched too. I
The
hope she
DMs are
watched.
open, Miss Mac. I will move to Rhode Island for you.
This man's about to relocate.
Damn right,
What?
bro. I like her.
Dang,
Yeah.
dang.
Anything else before we wrap this joint up?
Ah, no, I think we had a great session. I'm glad we got to lighten it up. I know in the middle it got a little dense and heavy for y'all, but thank you for hanging in there with us. We do appreciate it. Also, DMs are open if you have any questions, anything, any suggestions, anything that's on your mind, anything you want to talk about, anything you just want our opinion on. Just go ahead, shoot us a DM. You could catch me at Instagram at Lahcess LAHHCESS_, and then on Twitter is at Mina9. You'll be able to find me there. What's
Yeah, I want to plug myself. I got a show coming up this Wednesday at the Pocket, North Capitol Street,
Hey,
Northwest DC. I believe that's Northwest, North Cap, right at the corner of North Capitol and New York Ave. I'm gonna be posting that on my Instagram. Probably about to post that as soon as we get off of here. I just got the information on that this morning, so that's why I'm plugging it on here
that's what's
first.
up.
That's gonna be Wednesday,
Congratulations.
7. Show starts at 7. A lot of good, funny comedians gonna be on that card. My girl Rolla is putting on the show. She's a very funny comedian. She's a excellent show promoter. Puts on some of the best, funniest shows in the area. Shout out to her. Um, yeah, you can drop questions in my DMs for the show. We're gonna do another question segment next episode. You can drop questions in my DMs. That's at Big Lee with 3 underscores all around, all on social media. I got a new job. I'm not working as much now, so I'm on the PlayStation a lot. Now you can find me at Big Lee on there if you want game with me,
Hey,
if you want
turn
game
up.
with the boy. Um, yeah, man, that's about it. Shout out my sister. She got her first tattoo yesterday, I believe. My
Ah,
mama told me that she
that's
was. I
Chauncey.
didn't get confirmation on that, but shout out to her. Um, and yeah, if that's it for you, Nah,
That's
then
it
that's
for
it for
me.
me.
Yeah.
That's all for us, y'all. Y'all stay funny.
Stay
We are
blessed.
we are out to the next time.
Yes.